right, so we're here at the Magic Trade Show.
D'Amelio Footwear is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankles.
Don't say, you can't say that.
Hi, I'm Mark D'Amelio, and I'm CEO of D'Amelio Footwear. Most people don't know what the Magic Trade Show is. They think it's actually like a magic show, especially because it's in Vegas. But it's an acronym for the Men's Apparel Guild in California. So it was a men's apparel trade show that started in California and ended up becoming to Las Vegas. And it's been there for at least 30 years as far as I know. I've been going to trade shows right out of college, so about 30 years now. Magic has been really special to me because I've done the show working with other brands, but I also started my first clothing brand, Mad Soul, and showed it for the first time at Magic. So I've been going to the show for 30 years and at least 20 years on and off having my own booth. You know, I think the proudest moment I've had is just bringing the team together, you know, and my vision was to build something that we could do as a family, but also bring in a bunch of experts and people that really knew all about footwear, and also bring people that did not have experience in the footwear business. So I'm most proud of the team we put together.
Hi, I'm Lauren DeChico. I'm the head designer for D'Amelio Footwear. Trade shows are really important because you get to see all of the customers come in, the retailers come in, just independent stores come in and see the product, touch the product. To be able to feel the quality and the comfort of the product in person is so important.
Hi, I am Meg Kowalski and I am the Director of Sales for D'Amelio Footwear. We wanted to make something very impactful that was going to stand out from the competition, this being our first wholesale trade show for the D'Amelio Footwear brand. We wanted something that was going to be open and inviting for our first time, but enough that obviously could showcase the shoes very well and help us storytell, have elements that would be very marketing forward. So we had key components like shelving that was going to be very bright to show the various colors and fabrics of our shoes against, you know, a very black background with large branding, something very specific to the D'Amelio DNA. But we also incorporated something that's very special to us, that is our Ravina shoe. This is our signature shoe. It's a construction that we're carrying forward across the collections as the brand evolves, and a way to really be disruptive. In this space, we created a life-size Ravina shoe, which was very cool. So it's like a 6 foot by 5 foot shoe, you know, larger than life. That was the centerpiece of our booth.
My name is Caitlin Shaw. I am Director of Business Development. Obviously, it's really cool for people to finally see our products in person, and I know that our team worked really hard on what our design of our booth would look like. So I know that Meg, who's head of VP, kind of led that, and the amount of hours that she worked with the fabricator and the tedious little spots of how everything would be laid out was intense. So yeah, I think it's really cool that we won Best in Booth.
For us, it's so important to not only do our own retail like pop-ups, but also partnering with other retailers. What do you think is so important about being in different retail locations around the country?
Every market is different and every type of retailer is different. From a boutique to a streetwear chain to a department store, they all have different needs and a lot of different consumers as well. And we have the opportunity to be a core evergreen brand, but also to be disruptive and to create collaborations and limited edition styles in different spaces. And, you know, our customer in the South might be much different than our customer in the North.
And I think people are surprised with the fact that we want to sell to retail, but I think, and I don't think it's just temporary. I think a lot of people would think that we're just want to sell to retail for a little bit, but I don't think you can sustain a business direct to consumer. I think you need to partner with the right retailer so they can get your brand message across and really portray the brand the way you want it to. And I think we've already seen that with some of the retailers we've opened up. And I'm excited to have a nice balance of people that could go to our website and buy directly from Da'AmelioFootwear.com, but also could go to a boutique in Florida or Georgia or New York and find our brand.
I think one thing that people don't know is that when we do something, for the most part, it's not just putting our name on it and having someone else do the work. Like, this is something that, although I've never owned a women's footwear company before. I've worked with different footwear companies, from Royal Elastics to K-Swiss. So I know all aspects, not all, but a lot of aspects of the business, from importing the product to production to design. And the girls have been heavily involved in all aspects of that too, just learning and listening along the way.
Oh, is it a video?
Yeah.
I thought it was a picture.
Charli, which shoe's your favorite shoe?
Too many to choose from.
Too many to choose from?
Too many great ones to choose from.
Which one are you wearing right now?
Something like that. Explore. I'm very intrigued.
Loving this Western boot. We did it in 2 different leather colors, this chalk color and the black. Got this stacked heel, and then the denim with the hot fix on it.
Okay, well, from the old collection, I'm wearing it. Icons, always. New collection, the Kristen. By far, my favorite shoe from the fall collection.
Favorite part of the booth, absolutely the giant size Ravina. I hope that's the name of it. The giant size heel.
My favorite part of the booth is seeing all of the shoes from all the different collections and how they tie into each other, and they pull different elements from our launch collection to our spring collection. I think it's really fun to see it all come together.
I love the fact that the standard booth here is all white background and we decided to go with black. I love the back wall. I've been in a lot of the trade shows and been in a lot of booths. This is one of the nicest.
Besides the pink shoe, what's your favorite part of the booth?
Oh, come on. These questions are so hard. Okay, I have 2 answers. One, this is not a good answer, but it is my feeling. I think just the overall aesthetic, which is a thing in itself, I think is so cohesive with the site, the website, and I love how it's kind of like the site comes to life, which I think is cool. The other part I think is seeing our name up there.
It's gotta be the shoes.
I know, I was like the shoes for sure.
gotta
But
be
I
the
also
shoes.
love our team, like working this and being here and like speaking to everybody.
Besides the pink Ravina, what's your favorite part of the booth?
Bench, 100% the bench. Brings me back to childhood, going to the shoe store to get fitted for shoes, sitting on the bench, and I love that we have the socials around the side with the video.
My favorite shoes are probably either the Icons, because I wear them every single day, or I'm really leaning towards the Karina Pump lately. I feel like it's classic, and you can wear it with any going out outfit. But from the second drop, I would probably say the Lania. First drop, second drop, whatever one you want.
When Mark would come to trade shows, he would spend so much time making the line sheets, which is all the information on each shoe. Mark mostly worked from home, and the girls really were in this world with him, so much so that Charli came to us and she was like, okay, sit down. I made a line sheet book and I want to show you my line. And she had taken photos from online, built like a page, and she printed them out. She put them in sheet protectors in a binder, and she presented her whole clothing line. It was just stuff from like she'd found online with pictures of outfits she liked to put together. And it was the cutest thing. And because I save everything, I'm pretty sure I still have it. Remember how Dad would make the sheets and put them in the sheet protectors before you go to trade shows? It was all the lines of what he was repping. And you made one, you went on and you put all different outfits and things for your store. You put them in the sheet protectors and you presented your line to us.
That's so crazy, because I have no recollection of that.
That's why I keep things.
You experience barriers of entry when trying to start up your company, and I was wondering what of those barriers might have been the hardest for you to overcome, and if you had any advice.
Yeah, I mean, early on, the barriers to entry were to the competition. 20 years ago, to get into some of the incredible department stores, you were competing against big companies. So that just the actual getting your product on the floor in retail. Now it's a little different. Now you can go to social media and you can amplify your brand, and almost like the cream does rise to the top. As it relates to footwear, it's just it's sized. You have to take out molds. There's minimum order quantities. It's not like screen printing T-shirts. So it is a tougher business to start, but I think the overall, once you get it rolling, has a lot of potential to be successful if you do it right.
Appreciate it. All right, thank you.
First thing that comes to mind about the booth.
perfectly done.
Perfectly done. I love it.
I think it came out great. I mean, I've been in a lot of trade shows and they did a great job. Our team did a great job. Lauren, our designer, I love the spring 2024 line. Obviously, we have a lot of D'Amelio Footwear people here, but we've had a lot of people come through. Couldn't be happier.